Hey, they say it ain't over till it's over. And let me tell you, this one definitely ain't over.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck out of there. I'm trying to get the fuck up out of there. What's up with y'all, chat? What's up with y'all? We back live. We on Madden 25. Finna run this bitch. Damn, I don't got no position needs. Niggas don't need it. What the fuck do I got this either? I see C, man. C. 25.4. Oh, Cowboy D. And they trying to pay me 35. Damn, I never thought I'd sign with the Cowboys. What the fuck? I can't, bro. I'm from the no, I can't. Can't. It look like it's about to be the Browns. It might be the Browns or the Chiefs. They giving me 24. The Chiefs giving me 25. They want me 3 years. The Browns want me 3 years. Who want me the most years? The Cowboys want me 4 years. Cowboys want me 4 years. They literally want me there. Texans. The Titans. The Titans. 13-20 bonus. 223. What's the 240, 144 bonus. And what the Titans offer me? 33.6. 20, 13, 20. So they got more than the one per game and bonus. 220, 13, 20. 220, 13, 20. 220, 13, 20. Guess it's the Cowboys. Guess the Cowboys won. Guess I might have signed with them. Fuck it. Never thought I'd sign with these niggas. Fucking Cowboys. But here we go. Here we go. Finna see how this shit work out. We got away from Derek May. We finally got away from that nigga Derek May, bro. We got a new quarterback. And damn, the Cowboys gave me $641 million. God damn. I got a screenshot that. It says damn. They say Xodwvonngaming is now off the market, free agency to come in high. Damn, I got a screenshot there. God damn, $641 million. I must be tough as fuck. I must be tough as fuck. And I was a rookie. That was my rookie season. I won a chip. I got traded to. I was on where I was on. I forgot what team. I think I was on the Browns at first. Then they traded me to the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers was 0-5, bro, when I got there, bro. And then I turned around, made their ass 11-6. Got to the Super Bowl. I think I had 5 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Carried their ass the whole season. I still got the screenshot, bro. It was like 100 and something touchdowns that shit. Nah, it was 70, I'm lying. It was 70 touchdowns. I'm lying, it was 70. And the quarterback ain't throw to nobody else but me. No cap. He knew I was catching that bitch, that's why. He knew I was catching that bitch. 70 touchdowns, and I think only had probably like 4 drops that season. I barely had drops. Like through a 16 game season. I think that's pretty fucking impressive with a chip your rookie season. And then you get traded to somewhere 0-5 and you get a fucking chip in Super Bowl. You get a fucking Super Bowl. Oh, wow. I'm about to be strong as shit next time. Niggas ain't gonna have no chance on that line. Niggas ain't gonna have no chance on that line next game. I'm straight pushing niggas the fuck up. DB, go ahead and be prepared. Go ahead and be prepared. This is my sophomore season, chat. Finna get this shit started. On the new team, the Cowboys. On the new team, the Cowboys. Finna see get these niggas the fuck out the drought. I know the Cowboys don't never go nowhere, bro. They make it to like the first round or like go home type shit, but yeah. Hey, one positive thing I can say about this team is they got my favorite color, blue. So fuck it. And the only other positive things I can say is hold up, wait, check. Make it dramatic work, hold up. Yeah, they got me. Yeah.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. The Cowboys offense, after a long summer, getting ready to go for the first time here in the preseason. And one receiver we'll be watching is this one right here, the veteran in his 6th year in the National Football League.
Well, he's no different than any receiver we've ever talked to or met. They all think that they're open on every play. But in this matchup, his team does feel like he has an advantage. So expect him to see the ball just a little bit more in this game.
And incomplete to open things up.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Prescott now from the 50. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's got it with the 15. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that'll be caught. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas, let's keep it going.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Prescott. Touchdown! Jalen Tolbert from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd down, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Here's Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Barnes. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Tolbert. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. 33 yards.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his
touchdown, Cowboys. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
You want to sleep on this. It's a new team.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
I'm going to catch me a crazy ass pass.
On play action, Prescott. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Aaron Stokes. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere. Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he's able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
I get traded before you do this bomb ass shit. We gonna have to turn this shit around. You got me. I forgot I only played with the first quarter. Damn. Is this how they've been in Dallas, man? Is
So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing little.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing that game, bro. I hope he gotta stop that shit. I know when my main people come in here, they gonna look at this shit. They gonna be like, bro, you on the Cowboys now, bro? They wanted me for 4 years, bro. Hope this shit ain't what it is. Hope that game ain't what it is. That was just the first quarter. That was just the first quarter. Hopefully this shit go way better next game. That shit right there. That shit right there was not it. It's 5 o'clock to appreciate everybody in here, man. We on Madden 25. Damn, I sound tired of shit. My voice squeaking and shit. Yeah, we on Madden 25. Motherfucker, with my wide receiver, chat. It's the second year. I guess we're gonna be probably like a 90-something by the end of the stream. We'll be like a 90-something. He was just like a 70-something his rookie season. I think, he was either a 77, yeah, 77 or some shit. The Jets, somebody burn their ass up. I don't care who the fuck out there. I'm burn their ass up for 2 quarters of this preseason game. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all niggas bitch topping that with my new YouTube and my new stream. Finna get built ass tonight. Y'all see, y'all don't gotta believe me, just watch. Y'all don't gotta believe me, just watch. They sleep, we gonna wake them up.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Jordan Love and the New York Jets versus Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The Cowboys offense getting prepared to go to work here in the second week of the preseason. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout.
And he comes off of what he'd consider a pretty mediocre performance by his standards. He had the 4 catches, but never seemed to be a focal point of what they were trying to do offensively, almost like he was a decoy. I think they'll try to get him a little more involved here in this one.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's not my fault this little ass nigga.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Play 1, and Prescott to the air. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Barnes. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Well, McDonald gets in there to take him down.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Where is this nigga going?
And the Jets will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy.
Buccaneers, bro. What the fuck?
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Play action now, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much room. Drives, it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
I shouldn't have got traded away, bro. You can't fucking throw, bro.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
I'm going to get my QB, bro. Take this shit.
First down, Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Prescott, work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
It's like, wasn't fucking with the fact that I had to sign it. But like, we come here, like, see how he passed it, man.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Barnes. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and moving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Delete me from this whole organization. Delete me from this whole. Delete me from this whole junk. What the f? Bro, delete it, bro. Delete it, bro. Maybe it's
Time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Throwing, Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnes. Oh, he fakes the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Will McDonald able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott yet again. He finds his man complete. That's Barnes. And they'll get this down to the 10. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And it's caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the Prescott on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Prescott off play action. Over the middle, complete. It's Barnes. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
catching the ball and shit.
Prescott now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
A second down throw for Prescott. Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front.
Straight to the ball. So fuck. God damn. I'm Birdie in it. Hey, gang. I'm tired of it, bro. What the fuck? Them niggas thought this nigga Dak Prescott, bro. This nigga gonna have a nigga make a nigga animal.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
This is 45.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Prescott. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big pickup of 38. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Goodness gracious, don't play with that buddy.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute.
I need to skip it, bro. Damn, I don't got second or third. I mean, third or fourth. Got some preseason.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't.
Ain't worried about the yards. Ain't worried about the yards. We got a touchdown enough. Yeah, we got a touchdown enough. Shit. Last game, we just got yards. This game, we got a touchdown enough. We got yards and a touchdown enough. Run that bitch up next game. 3 quarters. Can't really buy some pressure for real. Damn, we ain't win. Every time I don't play 4 quarters, we lose. Shit crazy. What about 3 quarters? Can I help these niggas 3 quarters or what? I know I couldn't. They gonna be focused on me. They gonna just pass that bitch to everybody. That's why they really brought down from just a little decoy for him. They say, yeah, this nigga just had like 6 touchdowns in the Super Bowl. Let's get this nigga as a decoy, pay this nigga as yeah, they better pass me that bitch. I motherfucking pressure release trade, nigga. I be fucked up in this bitch. 16 receptions. That nigga not about to pass me the ball 16 times. Come on, bro. It's like both of these. It's like, what the fuck? Get 100 yards after the catch. 16 receptions. We're gonna do 16 receptions. Fuck it. Appreciate everybody tuning in, chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hey, once we done my wide receiver, I'm gonna get on my legend QB. Y'all gonna really see Bill ass. Appreciate everybody tuning in. New YouTube, new streamer. Smash that like button, sub up, man. Y'all fuck with the content, man. Finna get up in there.
Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
Come on, bro. We ain't about to lose to the Browns, bro. Come on, bro. Now I'm in the
We'll
bitch with
see Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field.
Not about to lose to motherfuckers CJ Watts.
The Cowboys offense ready to go here in this final tune-up before the start of the regular season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 more on that one and another first down. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Barnes. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going...
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive.
Yeah, let me go ahead and edit my stream. Fuck no. Why that nigga so... Why the fuck is this nigga so ass? What the fuck? said reinforcing it, like he just came out of doing 15. Do like a Samoan. Like Dolphins. Like Dolphins about it. Alright, Trev, you're my legend, QB. We had to switch for my wide receiver, bro. Dak Prescott. That gotta be the worst decision I ever did on Madden 25. I ain't gonna lie yet.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
Before the game, when I said hello to him, I tried to give him a little dap, but he wouldn't give me any, and I thought he was snubbing me. Then I realized he's keeping all that flame to himself. How about the week he had last week? AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Throwing to start the drive. Barnes escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Successful start to the drive. 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
The Patriots are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 27. Off the play fake. Barnes.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Flush to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Conley's got it over the middle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that...
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes. Flushed out right. Caught here by Conley. And just shedding him off there. A big play there for New England. 66 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver, find the nearest one, and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw. Barnes. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Appreciate the people that stood there.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Off the bootleg. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw. Barnes. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Barnes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed.
Nigga ain't get the first down. Fuck everything.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Off play action. Barnes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. A gain of 22.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Barnes. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Off the play fake, Barnes. For the left side, it's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Y'all still tuning in, bro. Y'all knew what the fuck I just went through, bro.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Gotta take a deep breath out of that shit. Mad 25, man.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. Steps away to his left.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well. Really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Accept that penalty. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. that flag accepted. Clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency. Get to the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. Off the bootleg, Barnes. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Buying time to his left. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. New England's offense set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Keep this shit, keep this shit.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back to throw. Barnes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Barnes on the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes dancing to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
I'm telling you, nigga got 5 chips. Nigga better than my Josh. You have to get chips.
New England trying to get a place on offense. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Barnes forced out to his left. Dancing away at the 35. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Barnes flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun, Barnes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Barnes. Steps away to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
They come up with 1 timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And that last throw, Charles, going to move him past a once unthinkable number as he hits 75,000 passing yards now for his career. Incredible.
And Brandon, to think he's still got 2 guys in front of him. That type of a number. And he's still chasing down Drew Brees and Tom Brady. That number is incredible.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. He can't get him down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Rolling to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
Left it, check.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And did he catch it? He did! A touchdown! One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Pats, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
I had a Hail Murray with my quarterback. With my quarterback. I guess Khalid Williams. I still can't believe I did that shit. That shit was crazy. That was against Cleveland. Shit was crazy, bro. Next game, check. Next game. Y'all wasn't watching. Or y'all left. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. Y'all really missed the fuck out. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
The pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. That's the #2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be #2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be #1.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Operating from the gun, Barnes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The Patriots at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. That one goes for 24 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Off play action. Barnes. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Barnes. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws in a double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Barnes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against...
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Back to throw. Barnes. That is incomplete.
You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Barnes. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're...
Standing right there.
New England's offense set to go. They are still in search of their first points of the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down. Off the play fake. Barnes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Barnes. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. Off play action. Barnes. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Back to throw. Barnes. Being chased out left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So that erases a game-tying touchdown.
And wouldn't you hate to be the person that committed the foul on that play? Film is not going to be fun for him, but right now, he's got to regroup and continue to play.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Barnes. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. Keep moving.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Off the play fake. Barnes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Barnes.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A big play there for New England. 52 yards.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency, get to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Operating from the gun. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Play action. Barnes dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Rolling to his right. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
they're a little further behind the 8-ball after the interception led to the touchdown. So a 2-score deficit here.
A final shot before break. Barnes forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught at the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barnes. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Barnes. He's going to go deep for Conley. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in this third quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your player? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. 23 yards on the play.
Remember on their last drive, they had that pass play for a touchdown, and here they come out firing again. This play's not quite as good in the end result, but still good enough for a quick first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Barnes. Flushed out right.
Oh, my God.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Barnes. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Another nice gain. 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one.
What that joint say? Man, 25, dumbass bitch. Get off deck. Get off deck.
Needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Dick right at 6 in the morning, and the line and wrong is crazy. It's crazy. You ain't need Russian team on the dick line. Shit is different.
Throwing on first down. Barnes. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, it stays up. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Looking to throw. Barnes escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Chiefs ain't stopping shit.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And the yardage just continues to pile up. We're still in the third quarter. He's had a heck of a game.
Keep your calculator handy because these numbers are skyrocketing. Loving watching what he's doing right now because, what do we call it, in the zone?
Yeah, he's in the zone.
I think he's in the zone plus right now. Everything is like a laser.
See if he can stay in that zone. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack it.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team. But the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down.
Off the play fake. Barnes eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Off play action. Barnes steps up, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times. So here are the Patriots to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Barnes buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun, Barnes. He's going to go deep for Conley. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 in the 1st. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 1st and 10, Barnes being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arm saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him for a really nice gain.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Barnes. Flush to his right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Barnes flushed out right. And this is caught. And that could seal him. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
So it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
Dance into his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Third and 12.
Off play action. Barnes. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing, the route run.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 19 yards away.
And the Pats have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Patriots, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.